Need some help finding the training? Let's take a quick peek at where all the training can be found. So right here in the Productivity Coaching and Tech, there's KWCLM Tech, KWCLM Tech Training. In here, you'll see there's a whole list of different types of training, but let's look at a few of these. If you need to sign up for our BizTech Setup, you can register here. Online, we have KWU, that stands for KW University. Their tech team has a lot of online training. If we go to their upcoming classes, they actually have what's called a link tray. So these are all kinds of training and coaching that you can find online. There's stuff specific to teams. A few of the favorites are this Build a $100,000 pipeline and this Find Fast Wins for Teams in Command. There's specific things like Unleash the Power of Paid Ads if you want to do paid ads through Command. Also up here, there is Maximize Mindshare. That's how to set up the new websites. So there's Website 101 and Website 201. So there's two of those. But they do continue to add classes in here. So there's some services, additional helpful resources, but those are the basics I think that you'd be most interested in. So I'm going to go back to the hub. Answers.kw.com. So this is actually the guide to Command. So what I've done is we've created a shortcut here. If you put in the word get, all of a sudden you have a bunch of articles and they're specific to applets in Command. So get started with designs, the KW app, campaigns, contacts, DocuSign rooms. I could even do get started with contacts. So there's a lot of things with these get started. And if there's a class available, like right here, small steps, big results. So if you're new to Command, you can click here to sign up for that class. There are usually great images. Sometimes they're animated GIFs, but there's always links inside on maybe you want to learn a little bit more about something. There's an animated GIF right there. So this is like the top, this is where we as trainers go to find out how does something work. Our friend here, Paul Polanski, puts these articles together and he's very mindful about knowing that we don't always want to read a ton. We just want to figure out how do you do the thing. So these are fantastic instructions on Command. I'm going to go back to the hub for more resources. You'll see from time to time that there is a DocuSign and zip form setup. In those cases, you would just bring your laptop and we'll help you get your DocuSign and zip form set up so that you can do business with the zip form forms. This is the KWCLM video library. This is probably where you found this video. This is just a shortcut to our YouTube library. There are some different playlists out here, so depending on what your needs are, these videos are done by Tristan, our assistant to the MCA for escrow and commissions. Compliance, those are videos that include Colin telling you how to expect your compliance documents to go back and forth. One of our more recent Ignites. There's some information on how to use Command, and then there's some digital information on the BizTech Setup. Let's go back again. See, there's quite a list. This is Marty Miller's YouTube. So Marty is a regional technology trainer. He typically has these 66-day challenges. And I say typically because I think he's on his 8th challenge as of this recording. So what's great about these is that they are just little bursts of learning. And we're about to hear him talk. So, oh, nope, good. So you can take a look at, any specific thing that you want to learn about. He's got a list of things that you can learn about. So let me go back. I feel like I probably should have just clicked view full playlist. Here you go. So all of his different little manually adding a single contact, he has you covered. Okay, so there's those. And then we have the playbook. These are your KW online playbooks that are inside Command Connect. So if I check out the playbooks, I actually have to log into Command. I'm already been logged in, so it's letting me in. And these playbooks are fantastic. They are based on the Millionaire Real Estate Agent Red Book. How to do newsletters, how to do an open house, and they walk you through step by step. They're always reminding you to not be contacting people that don't want to hear from you, but they are fantastic resources. They go through all of the things, and then at the very end of each playbook, it tells you if Command has tech that can support that, here it is. This is what you could be doing for those things that can be supported. Okay, so where else are there resources? So I'm going to go back to the KWCLM hub again. I'm going to click out here to the logo to get me to the front page. This whole resource, KWCLM hub, is for all things for the Keller Williams Coastal Lakes and Mountains agents. So there's information on legal and compliance out here. So any advertising compliance information, more information about coaching. There's also a store out here. If you feel that you need to buy some KWCLM swag, you can do that. Office information, general information. There's an agent directory. You can find out how to get in contact with other agents. In the middle here, these are things that are coming up. You can look at it as a pin board, you can look at it as an agenda, or you can look at it monthly. As we're looking at this monthly, something to point out to you if you didn't notice this already, but on Mondays, every Monday, we have Ask the Broker. So you can come in and ask questions. It's a Zoom call for you to ask questions and the broker will answer them. On Wednesdays, that's our contract day. So on Wednesdays, there is Vermont contracts, there's Maine contracts, and New Hampshire contracts. So whatever state you're licensed in, they'll be going over the contracts. On Fridays, I think third Friday is Maine essential forms, but normally, if it's not, that might be the second Friday as I'm looking at it, but there's back to basics. So those are your Keller Williams forms that the brokers go over. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you are always able to dig in and get some time with the broker. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have Fight Club, and so that is purposeful lead generation together. So you can certainly join that. You just click into the Zoom, cameras on, mics off, and do your lead gen with other people on the Zoom. So nobody can hear each other, but at least you've got the support of other people that are working together. The very bottom of this website, it talks about our partners and then any other little library items that you need, like our resources drive where you can get your logos out here. So that's kind of a little tour of all kinds of opportunities that are available to you for learning. There are also these little login shortcuts that make it a lot easier to hop to where you need to go. And there's additional training in some of these. So zip forms, for example. The Prime MLS and all these other things, you're going to actually need to go back to your boards to get training on those. But we've got you covered for most everything else.